So it's full time here and it ends Glebe 1, Punjab United 2. Jason, it's the first 3 points. It's 3 points on the road on a Tuesday night. What else can you ask for, really?
Yeah, listen, we've let ourselves down the last few games. You know, the boys, we've had a sort of half a crisis meeting. You know, we sat a few people down. We've expected more from a couple of individuals, and they performed tonight. So, you know, Glebe, you know, the very good side going forward. They're pacey, they're quick, and you know, probably our fitness in the end sort of won us the game. I think that's about it.
Yeah, because obviously, I think in the first half, I don't think there was many chances for both teams. Really,
it was a sort of early season game where both teams are similar matched. I thought, you know, they defended very well. So listen, I think a draw tonight, I wouldn't have been disappointed, but a win, you know, with fair play to the boys, they stuck it out and we got the win.
Especially going 1-0 down as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's been a few times where we've gone 1-0 down, we've reacted.
Sometimes, like, when we've got the play and we've all got the position and we're going forward, then all of a sudden we concede a goal. But fair play to the boys, they stuck to their task tonight, and you know, we come away with the 3 points on a, like you said, on a Tuesday night. You know, me and Chippy, you know, we speak a lot on the phone, and we've been very disappointed. You know, Saturday I couldn't sleep. You know, I went home and, you know, you're looking over your shoulder thinking, what are we doing wrong? But we just said to the boys, you know, have a good look at yourself. That's, you know, all we want is them to commit. Once you commit and you compete, then you're going to get 3 points or at least get a draw. Or even if you're competing and don't win, it doesn't matter.
Obviously, you know, it's first win of the season.
Yeah.
How much can this mean now to push on?
Well, listen, the league's a very tough league. You know, there's no given in this league no more. When a couple of years, 3-4 years ago, there was a divide in the league, but there's no divide no more. So every game you've got to be on your game. Otherwise, you know, before you know it, you're fighting relegation. And yeah, we need to pick up a few more points and then, like you said, push on. You know, so me and Chip will sit down again tomorrow or talk tomorrow, get back to training on Thursday, watch the video of this game, and then we see where good things have happened and where bad things have happened.
Yeah, obviously, you know, first game in a month. Yeah. Starting off with a win, we've got quite a lot of league games. It's Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday.
We've got Kennerton at home. We did have them meant to be on a Sunday, but now we've got them at home. So, you know, we've reversed the fixture, so that's a sort of bonus instead of going down to Ashford on a Sunday. So we've just got to keep pushing, Ben. That's all we can do, mate.
But what's your hopes for at least this month?
Listen, we just got to compete. You can never predict anything in the Vars. We got a tough game. You know, we want to try and good cup runs. You know, league success in long term. You know, like I always said to Wayne and the boys. You know, you're never too high, you're never too low in this football. You know, you take every game as it comes. You try and dissect the problems, and then you move on to the next game. And that's what Chippy's good at. You know, he's very good at dissecting what the problem is, and he does that very good.
Obviously, on to our next game now against Rustle.
Very tough game.
Very tough game. A team that was up there and we was competing within the playoffs. It's going to be most probably the same thing again, isn't it?
Yeah, very tough. You know, we always have a good game against Rustle. You know, we've been down there. We're 3-0 up last time. We got beat by them. You know, so you know we just got to turn up Saturday and see how Saturday prevails.
All right, thank you, Jason.
No problem.